looks good. Gauges look good. Everything's set. We got the weather. Go ahead and taxi and get a run up. Get on with this long flight. Chunton Ground Scout 51871 on the front line at the FBO, ready to taxi with information Delta via VFR departure to the east, and we'll need a run up.
The 51871 runway 20 taxi via Romeo 4 Alpha. You can do your run up at Alpha 4.
Mixture rich. Fuels on both. Parking brake is set. Flight instruments check and set. Airspeed is 0. Attitude indicator is level. Altimeter is set. Turn coordinator is good. DG is good. Runway is bugged. PSI is good. Fuel gauges are good. Oil pressure is good. Oil temp is coming up. Left mag, good drop. Back to both. Right mag, good drop. Back to both. Carb heat, good drop. Check idle. Idle's good. Carb heat in. Emitter is good. And Chunton Ground run up complete for 51871 at Alpha 4.
Cessna 871, continue taxi. Contact tower when you're ready.
Continue taxi to contact tower. Thanks for your help. 51871. Chunton Tower Skog 51871 at Alpha 520, ready to depart.
Skog 51871, John 2 Tower, hold short, runway 20.
Holding short, 20, 51871.
Cessna 51871, runway 20, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 20, 51871. Use all the runway. Sure is rich.
41450, can you say your position?
Trim for takeoff.
41450, 5.5 miles out.
20.
450, roger, you're following a Cessna, just off the departure and starting right crosswind.
Copy, looking for that traffic.
Sirius 8 Papa Romeo, can you say your position?
5 miles to the north.
Sirius 8 Papa Romeo, roger. Runway 20, clear to land.
20, clear to land. 548 Papa Romeo.
There are moments in life where loops get closed, where things come full circle, chapters close. Sometimes those moments are elusive, hard to see, but if you're paying attention, those moments become visible in some relief, like a sculpture taking form by the absence of space.
871, you can turn left to the east, your discretion. Contact natural approach 190.35 before entering class Charlie.
I will do a left turn to the east and contact Nashville approach 51871.
In the first chapter of this series, Make Small Corrections, I talked about how my dad always said to make small corrections, and it was beyond a pilot's sensibility for him, but a way of life. In part 2, I told the story of his old flight bag and how it embodied a respect for time and wisdom as I entered flight training and became a private pilot in his absence. I formed my own pilot sensibilities in that relief. His flight bag has become nearly an object of superstitious awe to me. Every time I put it in the plane with me, I feel like I'm sitting next to my dad. It's been a comfort for me. I'm not superstitious necessarily, but I do believe in the power of objects and the intentionality that they can possess. Even this old 1980s sportys flight bag with a canister of earplugs attached to it, marking a time when general aviation pilots mostly didn't even wear headsets, smoked in the cockpit, had no GPS, no traffic displays. Most pilots would agree it seems unimaginable to fly without those tools now. Yet most of the planes we fly are from that time. It's not that long ago, but forever at the same time. One of the things I always wanted to do since I began my pilot journey was to fly to my hometown. I've made the drive from Nashville to Winston-Salem, North Carolina countless times over the years to see my family and old friends there. Over the mountains and to the other side and back, the Appalachians are essentially 6,000-foot bookends to my life.
November 871, contact approach 124.75.
2475, 51871, thanks for your help. At Nashville Skog 51871 is on assigned heading at 100 at or above 4,500, maintaining VFR. We're climbing to 5,500.
Skyline 51871, Nashville approach, roger, thank you.
I've learned that flight planning is an oxymoron of sorts. You can plan all you want, but it rarely, if ever, works out the way you preordain. I decided I would fly to Winston-Salem to visit my mom and surprise her and see some old friends. I flew from John Toon Airport in Nashville to Smith Reynolds Airport in Winston-Salem, the last airport I flew at with my dad, probably in 1992.
November 871, traffic off your left side, 2.5 miles southbound, altitude indicates 5,200.
Okay, looking for that traffic. We are climbing up through 6,000 to 7,500.
All right, roger that. I think they'll pass behind you, but they've got a little bit of speed.
Looking, thanks, 517.
November 871, that traffic's 9 o'clock and about 1.5 miles, indicates 5,300.
Got the traffic in sight, no factor. They're coming behind us, 5171, thanks.
All right, roger that.
When I came over the mountains and the city came into view, I thought how my dad must have seen this exact point of view so many times. I beam in melancholic pride whenever those kinds of thoughts arrive. I'm doing this now. He would be so proud, so thrilled. I hate sometimes that he'll never really know that. We won't get to commune as aviators do and talk pilot things. I'll never get to learn from him. I'll never get to show him what I've learned. I would love to see him now enjoying all the tools that make flying so much easier and safer. ForeFlight and navigation, GPS, being able to see other airplanes around you in real time, getting weather, the rich flight planning that's possible now. It would have been so cool to see him respond to the new tools. His flight bag was perfect for the time. He had his old E6B, lots of airport guides and handbooks, highlighters, pencils, sectional maps, earplugs, a book of matches, some alcohol wipes, a sun visor extension. I left Nashville and I flew 350 nautical miles in a little over 3 hours to reach Winston-Salem. I landed, taxied, stopped the plane, and then it all hit me. I was home. The circle was complete. The embodiment of my dad in this flight bag was back where it had been closed unto its own loop with him. The message I got was, "You did it. Well done. You don't need this anymore. And you're home." I felt it wash over me as I sat there on the apron. I looked around for anything familiar. Nothing was. It didn't matter. I knew I'd been there before with him. I know where I've been. I know where I come from. It was good to be home. I thought, what's next? And then it occurred to me, well, first I need to put all my things from my dad's flight bag into my backpack and use that as a flight bag. His old flight bag is not really practical for today, and I don't need it anymore. Maybe it can just rest easy now.